So greetings and welcome back to the channel. This is coming to London or England for the second time. So after that first time and spending that 4 months and then returning, staying in Jamaica for a year, I actually work a few places and then return after a year. After the year and I return, I come into the airport and get to the immigration again, and they ask similar question again, and then they ask, why did you not change the passport? So I said I didn't see any need to change the passport because the passport is still valued. And when I was here the first time, I didn't break any laws. I returned at the time. I even voluntarily returned, so I didn't see any problem with the passport. So they went and deliberate and then came back and give me 1 month. So they gave me a stamp for a month, which is 4 weeks. And so after coming in, I was staying with my aunt, my elderly aunt, Auntie Evelyn. God bless her soul. She's also passed. She was a very nice lady. Very nice lady. There's plenty things I could talk about, which is good about that lady, but I'll just say she's a very nice lady. Compared to the rest, she's an angel. After 2 weeks, she said, you should enroll in a college. So she knew someone in Brixton. There's a college in Brixton, and she sent us down there, and we enroll. And they sent off the paperwork. I was doing IT, so I used to go to college in Brixton. I also used to party a lot, in terms of, when time you just come and you know have enough time, so you just full join yourself. So while they send off the application for extension, the college send also, when you enrolling at the college take your paperwork and send it off for extension so that you can do the course. And while you're waiting, for the reply from the immigration, then you're free to move around because you're going to college. So I was going to college for a while. I'm going out on the weekend. Anybody remember scenarios? A New Cross used to go scenarios on the weekend time. I'm well dressed in a 3-piece suit and thing. I remember jumping on the bus, daylight, sun out, and I got a 3-piece suit. And that same auntie used to take me to the Auntie Evelyn used to take me to the charity shop, Catford, and we would buy some clothes and shoes, and then she would go home and she put them in the machine and wash them. And she have like a basement where she have a kitchen down there and a washroom in the basement. This is underneath the house. And she will sit down there and talk. She will wash all them clothes, iron them, so I look nice when I'm going out. So I can't remember really what happened. But over time, we move out from her place and went to another auntie daughter place. I was living there for a bit while I was at the college. So while I was at the college, someone was talking about joining the army to so that you could get your paperwork fast track. It would be like a 4-year contract, and when you finish your 4 year, you get your paperwork, and you can either stay or move to something else. So while I was there, I decided to go and check it out. When I get there and I show them the time I have, when they see the time I have in the passport, I only had a month. And they said, no, the minimum you need in your passport to apply for the army is 6 months. So because I didn't have 6 months, I could not even join the army. Yeah, so while we are there, I'm at the auntie daughter place. There's a brother live upstairs. So they live downstairs. So there's like, can't remember all the layout, but this is what I have in mind. There's two room downstairs, and there's two room upstairs. So downstairs you have a living room and one bedroom, and upstairs you have two bedrooms. So a layout like that. But them live in a one at the bedroom. I live in a one. There's a Nigerian brother living in another one. But before I come to that, I just want to say, while you're going to the college, you can you can't work. So you don't have no work permit, so you're not allowed to work. But rules and thing. If you get a little garden for chop here or a little thing for do there, then you work a little what you call cashing in. So you can still eat a food, especially like the summertime. Because people always want a garden for slash or chop, or they have a door they want for paint or something. Because through we going to church and not just going to church. I didn't just go to church. That Auntie Evelyn was a archbishop. So my auntie was not just a bishop. She was an archbishop. That means bishop that ordained other bishop. So she was a big person. So, we very popular in terms in the community. So I used to get the go. Church members used to call. They want the garden chop. They want a door for paint. Little things like that. So I used to get a little what you call cashing on work here and there. So I could survive. So one at the time, the auntie daughter went with our boyfriend to Jamaica. And I think there was away for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, something like that. And then when they come back, they start saying that, the money missing. Apparently, what happened is a card must come through the post, and then the way it worked, they will send the card first, and then the PIN number. I don't really know how them things work, so by me getting blamed for the thing, I was a bit confused because I didn't have an account yet, nor a card yet, nor anything like that, no paperwork yet, so I didn't know how the thing worked. So what she's saying is somebody went to the cash machine and take out the money from the machine. Even to this day, right now, 2023, maximum you can withdraw from the cash point or the cash machine or the ATM, where some people call it. It's £300, depending on your account, unless it's a business account or whatever. So they said £1,000 come out. Somebody withdraw it from the machine, and they reported to the police. So the police came to the house, but I wasn't there. So they leave a message that I should report to the Ladywell police station. That time the police station wasn't in Lewisham yet. It was still at Ladywell. So I should report to the Ladywell police station. So my sister and I went to the police station after about 2 days. And while they're checking the time and some money did come from the wall. I'm not saying that no one took the money. According to the evidence the police have, some money did come out of the machine within the area. So, but they didn't have the face of the person or image of the person or whatever. They just know that somebody withdraw some money. But that was not me. So I was saying really probably the man upstairs. So but they said no, because he's been here a long time with us. So it must be somebody else, and that somebody else is me, because I just move in. So when I report to the station now and they mention the time and other things, I said, That day, I think I was at class. I was in Brixton. So they asked for the information for the college and they phone up the college. And the college checked their record. And the creator is so great that the time and the date that the money come out of the machine, I was present in the college. So therefore, they let me go. After I go to Lusham, check another uncle and finish up this and jump on the bus going towards, I was going towards Crystal Palace. When I pass on the road, I'm not going to name the road, but when I pass, I'm there on the bus upstairs, and when I pass on the road, I could see another auntie. Nah, call her name, neither. And the daughter where I stay at her house, going with my suitcase closed in the opposite direction. So I was going that direction according to the camera, or that direction. They were going the opposite direction on the pavement with my clothes, with the whole of my suitcase closed. So I didn't really go back to the house to check. I just went to at the time I was going to Crystal Palace to get another bus to go to Croydon, because at the time I was helping out somebody at the Connex bus company, just to do certain things at the Connex bus company, just helping them out. As I said, I could cash in and this and that. So I just love that, and until this day, I have not seen a suit of clothes or a shoes back. They took the whole suitcase. And nobody said anything to me until this day. They passed me sometime on the stall while I'm in Woolwich. They passed me sometime on the stall. She also passed, and she also come with another auntie and even greet me. But no, until this day, I didn't ask for the clothes, and no one said anything about the clothes and what happened to it and what happened to my suitcase or anything. For years, nobody said anything, and it's like nobody no remember that the things that happen. But it's not that I'm carrying any venom in my heart for anyone. Come is a you like this, me not really take things like that. Me just get past that. But since we're just talking. So a couple of times she even passed by and say hi. And a couple of times she and another auntie also go and visit my mother. So she know where I am. She know where my mother live. And I don't know where she live. I have an idea where she live. I've been there maybe once or twice, but I couldn't find the house if I wanted to, but I know the area. I tell you another thing that happened that I know I used to help out in the market. Used to take me, that time they have the Hackney Dog Track in East London. Now the stadium is there. So him used to take me to the Hackney Dog Track, and they do clothes and shoes really cheap over there. So I buy trainers that worth £100 or more for about £20 or even a £5 because it's weird. So it kind of weird down. So you just carry it home and wash it and dry it, and it look like brand new. So one of that same auntie son, I can remember this clearly. The son said to me, say, how comes you just come to England and wearing this type of trainers? I hear that, I listen to that, and I analyze it, and I see it as very funny, the way people mind work. Instead of just ask me where I get it, so that if you want one, I could help you to get one. But because I just come in the country and you born here, some of the people who born here or been here a long time, they don't want you that just come here to, what you call it, become progressive. Some of them people were born here. They don't want you to come here after them and start to progress or pass them. So they have a certain vibes and a certain tension towards you. And I see it happening in the Americas. If from way Marcus Garvey time and them time, Marcus Garvey come from Jamaica and go to America, and enough of the American so-called colored or black people never really to like what he was doing and how he was moving and how people was gravitating to him. So they conspire to get rid of him. So it's been happening from them times there. That's not, last time I can remember when I hear Marcus Garvey speak was 1923. He mentioned the date. And if he was having them problem in 1923, I'm telling you, we're still having the same problem now. So us as black people is not gonna move forward and progress. I'm sorry to divert. Us as black people is not gonna move forward and progress until we can embrace someone who is progressing and encourage them, regardless if the person born the same place you born or come from the same place you come from. Just embrace the person or the individual or the community who's making the right move, because you can see the way they're seeing, and you don't have their experience in terms of we grew up different in the Caribbean or in Jamaica. We grew up a bit rougher, so we kind of do things a bit different. It's not that you don't have to, you don't have to feel no way like, we are going to take away this and we are going to take away that. We just see things on another perspective. So be kind. The best thing for you to do is to either encourage us or to be kind or to get on board so that you can also learn from each other, because there's some things you have that we don't have in terms of familiarity and knowledge about the country. And there's something we have which you don't have, which is the resilient to survive in any environment. Because I'm telling you, as someone that born in the Caribbean and grew up in the Caribbean, I could survive where a dog would die. This is what I'm telling you, because I'm able to adapt. Not everyone is like this, but because one is able to adapt to the different environment, therefore give one advantage over people who cannot adapt. So it's not that we overpowering or controlling or whatever. We are just able to adapt to different environment and circumstances and come out in our way unscathed. That's just my opinion. So if anyone out there is watching, don't be offended. This is just me speaking my mind, and it don't mean that's how it's supposed to go. It's just an individual mind. And you can make a comment in the comment box so that we can have a dialogue. Please don't be venomous. Think before you text, because negativity now go get one nowhere. And thank you very much for watching, because you could have turned off the thing long time. Thank you very much for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe. And like the video. Like the video, give a thumbs up, because the thumbs up help. And if you have a friend or a family who you think should hear this, send it to them. Because some of them now go really come across it according to the YouTube thing. So if you have a friend or a family where you think is familiar with or have a similar experience, then send it to them, let them watch it and let them subscribe to the channel, because I will be saying more, but I'll keep it respectable, because all of us is having an experience on the planet depending on the area or the geographical area we in. We just spirits, according to my opinion, having different experiences in different form. So I don't have no bad vibes for no one. I just know that this is an experience, and it teach you as you go along. So thank you very much for watching and have a great day.